down our list, we're going to look this time at combined assignment and print F. So we've already seen up here in variables and assignment, we've seen print line. Actually, we saw print line again here in Boolean variables as well. But print F indicates that we want something printed with a format. We are going to squeeze much more and much better utility out of print F in chapter 3, but for the time being, we'll see a shallow example here in combined assignment. So here in the actual Java itself, we've seen this already, but we're adding a new layer here. This time, we're going to create 3 variables with the double type. Balance, deposit, and withdrawal. All of these have their declaration here on this line number 4, and because at the start of the line we have this double here, that indicates to Java, okay, these remaining comma separated values or variable names all have this type to them. So here I am doing their assignment. Balance equals 500, deposit equals 200, withdrawal equals 400. Now, what do you notice about these values, and what do you notice about this variable type? We've got integer values here and a double variable type. Remember that we can have assignment promotion, rather we can have promotion, so that because this in integer is a lesser type of variable than a double, this becomes automatically promoted to 500 rather dot 0 0. Here is where you can see our printf, our formatted printing. And here initial balance is, and we're going to output the balance. So let's go ahead and run this and we'll see what we see. There we go. So our initial balance is 500, and you'll notice there is the decimal place there. Now, is this what we would expect to see with a dollar amount? No, this isn't what we would expect to see, right? We would expect to see 500.00. And what I'll tell you is, this is a down payment on what we'll see next time. We can actually use this printf and get very, very granular with this. We can make really very incredibly small, detailed changes to this. The other thing you'll notice is, because I have a printf, this line number 11, when it executes, it stops essentially right here. And then I have a new system.out.print line that says print balance. That's inside of the parentheses here. So balance, you'll remember, is a variable of type double. So that gets printed here. And because it's a print line, when we're done printing that 500, essentially the cursor, right, would go down here to the next line. So here I have finally my combined assignment. Instead of saying balance equals balance minus withdrawal, and you can see here my withdrawal is 400, I can combine that to balance minus equals withdrawal. So what this essentially says is, on the right-hand side of our operand, minus equals, take balance, subtract withdrawal, and store that back into the variable for balance. So we could absolutely positively, because I'm not signed in, we could absolutely say balance equals balance minus withdrawal. But you can tell this is a lot more compact. So we have our system.out.printf, so I'm formatting it. And because balance is a double, this printf is going to say show precision here, and that precision is 1 decimal place of display. In this case, it's precision, really. So that line as the output. System.out.printf is going to show the balance after withdrawal, and we're just going to output balance there. So combined assignment is minus equals, plus equals, times equals, divide equal. And essentially what you're saying is store back here into one variable the resultant of, you know, the sign I'm showing here, in this case minus the other variable here, which is withdrawal, and store that back in here. So it goes boom, 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 boom. So what you can practice on here is now print a line that shows what happens after a deposit. So what would we need to do? We would have to have balance plus equals deposit. And then what would we need to do to be able to print on that line? Well, we would have to have something like this, only instead it would be after deposit balance is, and then here you would show deposit. So give it a shot and see if it works.